Yo, what is going on? Happy Friday, Lake Pro Tackle fam. I hope you had a great week. Hope you're having a great day. Sam here. We're in the shop. We got some brand new items that we're going to be talking about here. The brand new Shimano Outlier Swimbait rods. These things are extremely awesome, sweet. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this rod. I literally just got them in my hands about 5 minutes ago. We only have a limited number in stock right now, and I'm talking ones and twos. And if you want to be one of the first people to get your hands on these rods, there's a lot of cool technology. We're going to go over it in this video. But before we hop into all that, let's talk about the shirt that I'm wearing here. This is the Daiwa promotion shirt for this year. This is an AFCO collaboration shirt. It is part of the Tatula promotion, and you only have a couple weeks left to take advantage of this here. So to get this shirt, all you got to do is purchase a Tatula rod, reel, or combo, anything Tatula, and let Daiwa know. We've got forms. We're going to send them to you with your package, whether it's a rod or a reel. So anything in the Tatula lineup, you're going to get a free shirt from Daiwa. And this is like a $60 shirt, ultra comfortable. I've got multiple of these because I love them that much. Of course, love the products that AFCO is making, but more importantly, let's hop back over to the Shimano Outlier rods right here. So the Shimano Outlier Swimbait line is going to start at, or really only be at, $349.99. A great price point, especially when you compare it to some of the other companies out there. They're putting a lot of really cool technology that you don't, just find in X-Pride, that you're also finding in Adrena as well as Ultima. So a lot of cool technology. We're going to break it down here. A bunch of different models, like I said. They've got anywhere from like a 7'9" all the way up to like an 8 foot something. All of these rods, a very important aspect here is all these rods actually break down into two pieces down at the back, just like this. So each of the handles are going to come off, and then each of the blanks here are going to be one separate blank. So instead of cutting it in half anywhere along the blank to make it two even sections, what they're really doing is strengthening this whole back piece out and then really allowing us to break it down to basically like a 6 foot rod or maybe a 7 foot rod, to where it's very easy to travel with still. And they give you a neoprene cover for the blank here, so you're protecting your guides. And each of these guides are going to be Fuji guides, and they're also going to be double footed all the way down the rod, which is really, really awesome to see. So right now, currently in the shop, we only have ones and twos of different items, and that means like we've only got two of these 7'9" medium heavy pluses. We have one of the 8 foots, and we've got probably like one 7'10". So very, very limited quantity currently in stock now. So if you do want to get on it, I highly encourage you to hop on over there. Make sure to get them while they last. And, let's go ahead and kind of break it down for you. For starters, starting in the back half of the rod here, they're going to be using premium cork on the very butt end of the rod, moving into a really, really cool EVA shrink wrapped or heat wrapped grip, which is very, very comfortable and easy to hold. No matter if you're holding it on your right or left hand, it's still going to be very grippy textured as well. So when you're throwing, you have a good feel on that rod. Moving up, we have a custom CI4 Plus reel seat on this that's going to be custom to the Outlier series. Of course, bigger reels when you're throwing swim baits, whether it's a 200 maybe all the way up to a 400. Of course, pair this up with a new Tranx B or Calcutta Conquest MD. Those are going to be our main suggestions for these. Of course, you can mix and match. We're not playing favorites here. You can throw on a Daiwa or anything like that. Whatever your preference is, whatever you have, do it. Moving farther down the blank here, we have a cork lockdown nut right here, moving into the CI4 Plus reel seat. And another cool thing about this rod, it uses Spiral X and High Power X. So two of those technologies coming down from Poison Ultima, moving into Poison Adrena, and now in this rod here. So if you're familiar with the Loomis Shimano rods, this blank here looks very similar to something like the Conquest rod that actually uses High Power and Spiral X, which makes the blank extremely strong and robust. It minimizes twisting, so you're not getting a lot of weird tension or torsion across the rod. you're actually getting a very even hook set when you do set the hook or throw out your bait. You're going to get maximum casting distance because this blank isn't twisting and trying to torque your bait one way or the other. Another really cool thing here is, again, the guides, double-footed all the way down, and they're actually going to have, on the 7'9" rod, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so 9 plus a tip. So again, when it comes to casting distance as well as casting accuracy, you're gonna get the best of both worlds here. So really neat stuff component-wise from Outlier, and the different actions, a lot of time was put into creating the different actions as well as creating the different models. So this one here, let's go ahead and run down the ones that we do have. So currently in stock, we have the 7'9" medium heavy plus version. Now this rod right here is going to be great for some soft swimmers, something like a dangerous 5 to 6 inch, and then moving over to the treble hook baits. This is going to be a great one for that because it does have a very parabolic action moving out the entire rod. I would say the rod is evenly distributed. You don't have a ultra, soft tip section here. It's gonna go really a true medium heavy throughout the entire rod. Of course, as you get to the latter half, it does stiffen up, but you do have a true good medium heavy throughout this entire rod section here. So really neat stuff. From this medium heavy, again, treble hooks, whether you're throwing just a standard 6 to 8 inch glide bait or some of those soft baits that do require just a little bit of give while you still have some power. So like a 5 inch dangerous or a 6 inch dangerous, this one could potentially, I haven't done it yet, but I would imagine this one could also throw an 8 inch mag draft very well. But you might want the next power up, which is going to be this one right here. So this one is going to be the 7'10", so 1 inch bigger. This is going to be heavy plus. So instead of medium heavy plus, we're going to a heavy plus, and it's going to use the same very full parabolic action. I'm gonna say the tip, it's not really soft, not super soft at all. So maybe not the smaller glide baits as you're moving into the 8 inch glide baits to the 9 inch glide baits. And then of course, some of your soft swimmers, you're gonna have a lot of success with this, something like a Defiant 210. This rod specifically, I didn't do a rating for the other one. The 7'9" medium heavy is rated for 1 to 4 ounces, and then 30 to 50 pound braid. This one here, heavy plus, you're gonna be 3 to 6 ounces, and I definitely think the rating system on that is true. I think you could definitely throw that closer to 6 ounces, whether it's an 8, 9, or even 10 inch glide bait moving into something like a Defiant 210, or something like a 7 inch dangerous swim bait. Anything like that, you're gonna get a great hookup ratio in. If you're throwing Citizens as well, this is going to be a great rod for that. This one is rated for line rating. It says 12 to 25. I would say 14 to 15 to 25 is gonna be what I would do. 40 to 65 pound braid on this. All the components are the same, still breaks down at the handle here. And this one here, 7'10", I would imagine has the same amount of guides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 9 plus a tip. So just about the same thing, a little bit more powerful. The last model we have currently in stock is going to be the 8-foot extra heavy, rated for 6 to 14 ounces. This one's rated for 16 to 35 pound line. And this is going to be something you're going to want to throw your big Calcuttas on, your 300 to 400 MDs. This is going to be low and slow or slinging those mega glides, whether you're throwing, I'm talking like big stuff. There's almost no flex in this blank here. This is a really true soft swim rod unless you're throwing something like a Mother or something, but even still, this is only 8 foot. If you're throwing something bigger than, that like 10-ish range, this rod can definitely handle that, number one, and number two, I definitely probably wouldn't throw many treble hook baits on this rod. It is very stiff, and with that Spiral X and high power, like I said earlier, it is keeping it in line. There's almost no tip to this. It is a true extra heavy rod. So really neat stuff, and each of the handles are going to be a little bit different too. This one's actually a good amount longer than the 7'9" and 7'10", and I don't know exactly which ones you can kind of interchange. I haven't played with that yet, but if you are wondering, I know the 7'9" and 7'10" can be switched just a little bit. This one I don't think will take the 7'9", just based on that. So I don't know about the true customization when it comes to you want this handle on the other rod, anything like that, but I can tell you right now, these are very sick. Again, breaking down into 2 pieces here. Really, really neat stuff coming out from Shimano. Of course, check them out on the website right now. I'm gonna have a link down in the description. Nonetheless, really, really cool stuff coming out from Shimano. The Outlier rods are here. Very excited about these. Make sure to check out the great reels we have from Shimano as well. The Calcuttas, the Tranxes, as well as some of their hard baits like the Macbeth series or these guys right here, the new Gravitator. Really, really neat stuff coming out here. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Leave a like on the video, and we'll see you next time here at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.